1998. Tszyu starts by stalking Diobelys Hurtado like he's Steve Irwin hunting crocs in the Nile River. But Hurtado swats Kostya away like he's a toddler with his hand in the cookie jar. However, Tszyu lands a vicious right and left that leaves Diobelys wrapped up in the ropes like he was a drunk tarantula. Kostya goes to finish the job, but instead walks directly into a counter that leaves him on bended knee like Boys to Men. Unfazed, Tszyu rises and intensely picks up where he left off. But he once again gets walloped with a Kasparov-level counter move that leaves Kostya doing a downward dog like he's at Bikram yoga. The Australian resident then measures Diobelys more precisely than a Macy's tailor before unloading more cinder blocks than a Home Depot delivery truck, which sees the dizzy Cuban native get saved by the bell like he was Mario Lopez. Hurtado then finds his range and begins clipping Tszyu like some funky toenails before slapping on his Air Pegasus as he sprays Kostya while on the move like he's executing a Pyru drive-by. This resets Tszyu like a Windows 95 reboot and leaves his face looking like Will Smith in Hitch. But the rugged Russian native stays focused as he proceeds to deliver more bricks than Nino Brown. However, Diobelys keeps deploying more interceptor missiles than the Pentagon. This makes the former USSR Olympian decide to switch things up like he was Caitlyn Jenner, as he locks his laser scope downstairs and begins damaging Hurtado's liver worse than a fifth of Everclear. Kostya continues to flame broil Diobelys' ribs like he's a Ruth's Chris sous chef. Tszyu then goes back upstairs to land a cinder block that knocks Hurtado out of orbit. Tszyu then smoothly goes up and down like a service elevator as he generously peppers Diobelys' cabbage and liver like he's Gordon Ramsay. Kostya then pins the Santiago native on the ropes like a pair of wet socks before detonating a sinister brick that swells Hurtado's liver up like hepatitis B. This forces the worn-down Cuban to take a knee like he's Colin Kaepernick. Hurtado valiantly gets up, but is instantly hit with an extra crispy three-piece that destroys his kidneys worse than type 2 diabetes, dumping Diobelys to the ground like he just fell through a trap door, forcing the ref to stop the fight.